SINCA, sharing innovative and creative actions. That's for you.
Welcome to the BCCJ offices. I'm Henderson, Executive Director of the British Chamber of Commerce here in Japan. It's such a great pleasure to see so many completely new faces to the BCCJ here this evening. So as Yoko has said, the BCCJ has launched BCCJ 5.0. That was on January 17th this year. It was a long time in the making. We've been in Japan for 70 years, and BCCJ 5.0 was in formulation, if you like, for the past 2 years. We were listening more closely to our Japanese partners and understanding it's such a big couple of years coming up for Japan that the British business community wants to do as much as possible to partner on some of these grand challenges that we're facing. So we want to imagine are as strong and as stable as they have ever been, and here we are in support of Japan Society 5.0. Yoko, delighted to have you and your group here. Over to you.
Okay, thank you
for
very
coming.
much. Before we hear what Society 5.0 is, I would like each one of you to think about what would be your ideal society and draw a picture. Note, let me introduce today's guest, Ogawa-san, please.
I'm from Keidanren, the secretary of Keidanren, and I've been working there for more than 20 years. Okay. Our mission is rather to make Japanese healthy and sustainable growth of Japanese economy and society. And in that regard, we've been promoting Society 5.0 for these 2 years together with the government. This concept was first appeared in science and technology basically, and the terminology was a bit difficult, like AI, IoT, and blockchain, and so on. Too hard to understand, and also they didn't like such technology-oriented future society. But the essence of this concept is not that kind of society. So we tried to reorganize the concept, and last November, Keidanren issued a new proposal on Society 5.0, and you can see that on our website, so please check it out. Technology is in itself neutral. It cannot promise to make the society better. Sometimes, if technology is misused, it can lead our society to the bad direction, like society without privacy. We explained the Society 5.0 in this way: digital transformation, the trend of digital transformation, together with the imagination and creativity of diverse people to realize problem solving and value creation. We named it Imagination Society because imagination is the key word. Because imagination, it cannot be substituted by AI. It is the ability unique to human being. The Society 5.0 is not something to come or is not something to foresee, but is something to create ourselves. In Society 5.0, with so many state-of-the-art technologies, we don't need to think about efficiency or economies of scale anymore. And we will be able to focus more on problem solving and value creation. That's the one point. And the next, we had to focus on uniformity. And this is the overall picture of our ideal Society 5.0. And I wish you compare this with your own ideal society. Our ideal society is in many ways in line with SDGs adopted by the United Nations. Society 5.0 is digital transformation combined with imagination and creativity of diverse people to make problem solving. And the program appears there. Society 5.0 overlaps with SDGs. For example, in the healthcare area, actually healthcare is most expected area in terms of digital transformation because we will collect diverse of data from our bodies as well as our activities and link this life course data of one person. We will discover lots of new things. How people live and how people get ill and how they will be cured. And this kind of data analysis, we will find ways to prevent illness before people get ill. Digital transformation and diversity is the two keywords to the Society 5.0, but Japanese society is rather behind in these two areas. So we have to change enterprises, we have to change people, human resources, and we have to change government and country, and we have to change by data and technology. Until now, the Japanese economic activity was mainly conducted by large and medium-sized companies, and resources like human resource, financial resource, and data and know-how were concentrated in the large-sized companies. The large companies are rather slow in adapting to the change, and actually innovation is not produced in large companies anymore, and rather startups are more active in adapting to changes and make new innovations. So I think large companies will have to cooperate more with startups. The winner is those who create the change. Society 5.0 is something to create ourselves and create by the partnership among different actors in Japan and the world. Thank you very much.
I have the impression towards Society 5.0, such as their people's reaction, which is not popular towards SDGs, because as you know, people are not aware of SDGs. However hard the government tries to advertise it, right? And however, year 2019 will be different, I guess, because there's going to be many diplomatic events like G20 Osaka and TICAD 7, and there's going to be an SDGs summit level conference. So. Can you think of any good way or better way to advertise this concept so that a lot more Japanese people will think, oh, it's a great idea?
How can you promote this concept so that more people are aware of it?
I think this year will be a good chance. And actually in March, next month, we will have B20 in advance of G20 in Tokyo and hosted by Keidanren. And the main theme will be Society 5.0. So this is a good opportunity to make it understood more widely.
So BCCJ 5.0 is a part of that B20, right?
Yes, it is. We'll be carrying a delegation from the UK to participate in the meeting.
What we think of as Society 5.0 is to be able to upcycle or recycle materials into infrastructure or other forms of technology like cars or bikes, so that we can work towards a more zero waste society as well. We want to make use of solar panels also.
When we look at the Society 5.0, I think probably country-specific problem or issue should be a little more reflected. And interesting, as other members said, about happiness, in this group also we talked about well-being.
When you say well-being, do you essentially talk about wellness? How do you define well-being? I think that's something that you realize the importance when you lose it. When you're not healthy, you realize how important the healthy health is, because you can do a lot of things.
We are wondering there are society or countries is close to society 5.0 at this moment. And Amy-san mentioned from the point of diversity,
Yes.
Australia must be close to society 5.0.
I see.
And Bhutan seems to cross to 5.0 society from the point of happiness. From the point of technology or the digital transformation, we don't. I think we don't come up with any
Country. What do you think? Which country is close to Estonia? Yesterday, I was invited to the 101st anniversary of Estonia. And Estonia is a very interesting country. They have e-government and they have e-residence. You know, Skype was developed